Hey everyone, this is Alex or PolymomoTea, and today I have a video showing how to make these 6 villains out of polymer clay, resin, and they are using these special bezels that I got from my Sophie and Toffee Villains box. So the Villains box is a quarterly subscription, so you get billed every 3 months with 4 boxes in a year. I'll put the link to sign up in the description box below, and each box will have a different theme. And the Villains box will be sold until the end of May, so you have about a week left, so don't forget to sign up. And you can use the coupon code PolymomoTea for a discount, and I'll put that in the description box below. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these bezel pieces, and we're going to put some purple polymer clay for the face part for Ursula. And then for the eyes, we're going to take a ball of white clay, roll it into an oval and flatten it out, and then cut it in half. And we're going to do something very similar with light blue clay, and this will be the eyeshadow, but we're going to make this one slightly bigger than the eyes. And then we're going to place the two halves together, and then using my fingers I'm just going to pinch it on one side. And we're going to place the two eyes on the face. Next, to make the eyebrows, we're going to take some black clay and roll into a thin snake, and then cut it into 2 segments. And then we're going to place that over the eyes and make them super angry looking. And then little dots of black clay for the pupils. So Ursula always kind of has this sinister smile, so we're going to take some white clay and flatten it out. And then we're going to cut a little trapezoid shape out of that. And we're going to place that trapezoid shape underneath the eyes. And using the dull side of our blade, we're going to make an indent. Then we're going to make the lips, which she has some bright red lipstick. So we're going to take some red clay and we're going to roll it into a snake and then have the two ends tapered, and then we're gonna wrap that around the mouth. Then for the top part of the lipstick, what we're gonna do is take some red clay and cut it into 2 triangles and then place that on the top. And then here's our finished Ursula, and then we're gonna stuff the ears with the purple clay because I forgot to stuff those. So for the evil queen, we're going to take some flesh colored clay and place it in the middle of the face. Then for the eye, we're going to take some white clay and we're going to pinch it into an almond shape and flatten that out. Then for the eyeshadow, we're going to take some blue clay and we're going to pinch it into a guitar pick shape and flatten that out a little bit more, and then cut that in half. And we're going to place the eyeshadow first on the evil queen. And then we're gonna place the eyes underneath the eyeshadow. And to cover up the space where the eyeshadow and eye meet, we're gonna place some black snakes of clay for the eyeliner. And then give her some dot eyes. As well as some angry eyebrows. For the lips, we're going to take some red clay and we're going to pinch it into a diamond shape and flatten that out. And then we're going to cut out a little triangle at the top. And then make an indent in the middle. And next we're going to place the lips onto our bezel face. Next we have Cruella De Vil, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stuff her face with some flesh colored clay. And she has the easiest size. We're going to take some white clay and flatten it out into a circle and then cut it in half. And then for the eyeshadow, same thing, cut it in half. So we're going to place the eyes on the face and have them slanted just so they look very angry, because, you know, all villains are angry. And then we're going to place the eyeshadows on top. And for her nose, we're going to take some of the same flesh colored clay and pinch it into a rounded triangle. Place that underneath the eyes with the pointed side up. And then I made 2 little dots with my dotting tool for the nostrils. Give her some dot eyes, along with some angry eyebrows. And then she has like this sinister smile as well, so we're going to flatten some white clay and cut out a little rectangle shape. Make an indent in the middle. And we're going to place that underneath the nose. Then for the lipstick, we're going to take the red clay and roll it into a snake with tapered ends, just like last time. And we're going to make sure that it wraps around the bottom 3 sides first, and then for the top, a slightly longer, so we can extend it so it looks like she's smiling. And we're going to put some blue clay in her earrings. I did forget to cover her neck, but we'll fill that in later. So then for the Queen of Hearts, we're going to do the same thing, stuffing the face with some flesh colored clay. For the eyes, we're going to take some white clay and roll it into an oval shape and flatten that out. And we're going to place that onto the face, and we want them kind of close together. And then we're going to take a ball of the same flesh colored clay, and then it's going to be oval shaped, and place that in between the 2 eyes for the nose. And then 2 dots for the pupils. A very big line smile. And we are placing 2 snakes of black clay along the nose for the frown lines. And then 2 eyebrows, and these are actually happy eyebrows, so I couldn't find any pictures of her with angry eyebrows, really. Next is Maleficent, and I'm filling her face with jade colored clay. For Maleficent's eyes, we're going to take some light yellow clay, and we're going to flatten it out into an oval shape, and then pinch it on the ends to make it more almond shaped. And then we're going to cut that in half. And we are going to repeat the step with some black clay, so we're going to pinch it into a flat almond shape again, and cut that in half as well. And then we're going to place the 2 halves of the yellow and black, and put them together. And next we are going to place that onto our polymer clay face. And we're going to give her some dot pupils, along with some very wavy looking eyebrows, but still angry. And then some red lips. Next, we're going to go to Jafar. So there I'm placing some tan clay into the face. And then for the eyes, we're going to take some white clay and pinch it into a flattened diamond shape. It has to be small though, because this is a very small face part of the bezel. And then we're going to give him some eyeliner, because he has some very distinguished eyeliner. And then some dots for the pupils, but we want to bring them kind of to the lower end of his eye. And then some really big angry eyebrows that attaches to the eye. Next, we're going to take some black snakes of clay, and we're just going to wrap it around the mouth. This will be for the beard and the mustache. And we're placing an oval piece of tan clay where the mustaches meet, and then a line frown. And then we have created all of our polymer clay faces, so what we're going to do is we're going to bake them in the oven according to label instructions. And this is how they look like. So then I'm going to place them on some tape to make a backing so we can fill with resin. So then I'm mixing a 1-to-1 ratio of 2-part resin and just stirring that very gently. And then I'm going to add some pigments. So the first one is black, and I'm adding some of the Pearl X powder that came in my villains box. Then I'm going to make some opaque white. Next, here's some purple with some pearl pigments. And because I'm making opaque colors, I'm using 2-part resin, so I don't have to worry about like the penetration of light to cure. Here I'm making a red mixture and then a yellow mixture. And an orange mixture as well. And then I'm going to take my resin mixtures and I'm just going to pour them into the rest of the bezels. So I'm just filling it in and coloring it as it should be. Ursula should be purple on the bottom, but just gave her black shoulders because I forgot to cover that up. And then I did spill some resin into the other colors. What I did is I just used a little spoon and I scooped it up. So I just thought that these bezels having something more opaque would be nicer to look at than if it were like kind of transparent. That's why I picked 2-part resin, because you don't have to worry about the colors and pigments affecting the cure as much. So for Cruella De Vil's jacket, I mixed in the leftover white and yellow resins and poured that in. And because I forgot to fill in her neck with polymer clay, I decided to just use that yellow mixture for the neck as well. And then after 24 hours has occurred and the resin is set, I decided to dome them with some UV resin. Once the UV resin is cured, we're going to take the tape off the backing of the bezel, and this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It definitely took a long time and I really had fun making it. Let me know in the comment section below what's your favorite Disney villain. If I had to pick one of the 6 I made, I definitely like Cruella De Vil the most, but overall I think Scar is my favorite. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let me know what you thought about it. Don't forget to check out the villains box because there's a lot of cool stuff in this box. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.